Welcome to Unboxing Kickstarter. Today I will show you something a little bit different than my usual Kickstarter projects. It's a small vinyl toy, and at first I didn't want to do this video because of some, let's say, controversial decisions by the creators of the project before and after it ended. But to be fair, the product itself is surprisingly good, and I think many people will like this this small toy. So without further ado, I present the Fidget Cube by NC Labs, or Matthew and Mark McLachlan, who were the creators of this small toy. The Kickstarter ended in October 2016, and they asked for $15,000 and got over 6.4 million. There were over 154,000 backers, and that may be one of the things that got some problems for the creators. But let's start at the beginning. I was when I saw this product, I was browsing, like always, the Kickstarter main page, and I found it interesting because really it was just one thing why I thought I wanted it. Because when I work at my computer, or I'm on the phone or something like that at work, I like to have a small clicky pen somewhere near me, because it's always I have to always have something in my hand and just do something with my fingers. So that's why I was interested in this small product. I got the $79 pledge, and I got 5 cubes, and also bought some prisms for them. I will show you what they are at later in the video. So let's start with the cubes itself. I will start. To be honest, I will start with the packaging, because now it looks fine the way it should be. But I got from the 5 I got, only one was still in this state. The other ones were all rattling around in their small box, or also the things underneath went up, and I think 2 or 3 boxes all were scratched, and also broke in some manner. So the adhesive they used to fix the cube inside it didn't really work. And if you look at the comments from the whole project, you will read it a lot. It's a little bit sad, because when I first saw the introduction video, it looked like it was really strong adhesive, and even the creators had problems to get it loose. But okay, it's just a box. So when I got it, I first thought it will only be some cardboard box to be delivered. So I won't. It's okay. So it's a little bit sad with the problems, but that's not here what we are looking at. So let's look what's inside the box. It's a little bit hard to get open, but with a little bit elbow grease it works. So first of all, we have the cube itself. I will show it in a second, because first I want to show what's also inside this little box, because I don't think it's that bad. There's a small carrying bag inside with the NC Labs logo on it. Hope you can see it. I will put it a bit more front. It's not that bad. It's good. I think it's good material. It's strong, and even the print on it isn't that cheap. Like I first thought. But if you like something like that, I think I will use it just to carry it around with me, and even with a prism later. Then there's a small sticker in form of the cube itself. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not so. I got some stickers I like, but okay, it wouldn't be my favorite. Okay, but that's just something on the side. So let's start with the main attraction, the cube itself. You have many sides. You have a small joystick you can push around and glide. You got switch up and down. You got something like a whirring stone. I don't know if you can see it. It's just a small dipple here on the side. You have 5 buttons on the one side. 2 are silent, the other are a little bit clicky. And you have 3 gears and a small ball underneath, and you got a small spinny wheel. When I got this, I had to say I was really impressed with the quality. I have to be honest, I haven't seen the Chinese knockoffs that are swirling around everywhere, but this one was, when I got it, I liked the weight of it. Yeah, so you feel you have something in your hand. I like how the buttons press, also the feedback of them. The joystick really is working great. Just a little bit, maybe a little bit. It feels a little bit like it's pushing on the cube itself, but not bad at all. And I really like the switch on the up. It's a little bit easier, but it's not that bad. So like I said, the feeling is really great. The only 2 things I don't like is a little bit harsh, but I think aren't that great, are the part with the whirring stone like dipple and the wheel. The wheel isn't it's good. It's a good construction, but the problem for me is I think the cube is a little bit small, a little bit too small for my hand, and so it's a little bit it doesn't feel so right to push it or to spin it, to be honest. So yeah, that's the only 2 things I think that that didn't work so good. But just this is just my opinion, because I think some people with smaller hands may like the whole format of it. So I would say try it out before you say it's something for you or not. The color combination I got here, this black and green, is the Kickstarter version, but I can show you 2 other ones. Like I said, I got 5. I got 2 of the Kickstarter. One dice. It's a white one with black switches, gears, and so on. But that's already gone. That was a gift. Then I got the gamer one. It's this gray, dark gray, and yellow, and underneath the 5 buttons. I won't open it because this one is also a gift for someone. There's like in a combination you know from the old Nintendo consoles, Super Nintendo and something like that. It looks great, I have to say, but I don't like these little bit the lighter gray colors, so that's why I didn't take it for myself. And I got the Midnight, a whole black one. I think it's a little bit hard to see where the buttons are on also, but it still looks amazing, amazingly good with this matte black color. So like I said, I also got the prisms. These are, let's say, keychain like over things for your cube. Look like this. This is a black one. I know it's a little bit hard if I'm in black, but I think you can see where this is going, and it's really sturdy, I have to say. So I don't think this is one of the very cheap chains that will just rip at one point. Maybe I'm not sure about the keyring itself on this part. I'm not sure if you can see it really good, but I think this is the weak part. But at the moment, it looks, like I said, it looks very sturdy. So for, let's say, $4, it's not a bad extra you can get if you want to carry it around a lot. So, but like I said, this whole Kickstarter had some controversial with it, and I backed so many projects that I know where it's what happened a little bit. But to be honest, it wasn't really worked out from the creators. So I have to say it isn't a good project to show people how it's done. Yes, it made a lot of money. There were many backers, but the communication was a really big problem. After the Kickstarter ended, or let's say even before it ended, it was the creators decided to change the shipping a little bit. You had December and March backers. That means some got their cubes in December, some a little bit later in March. And they said first that it will happen in December. When you backed many projects, you know that it's very it's not let's say it's not easy to get everything out in the designated time. And when you got so many different pieces you need to get out, I would say it's normally it would be better to say, and will be a little later. I was a December backer, and I got him now in February. So for me, everything that's under 6 months is always in time. But the problem was there were so many people that never had they never backed the project. They just came from a news page, or just from some ads, or someone who promoted it on TV or somewhere in the internet. And they thought they pre-ordered something, and after the creator said they will ship it in December, they all thought it will happen, and didn't accept that Kickstarter isn't working like a shop, so there could be some delays. And there were many backers who were on the comments, who were mad that it didn't work out like it was said. But instead of trying to keep it low and trying to say yes, we know we were overrun with everything that happened with this project, they still keep fueling the fire. And they said we promise they will all go out in December, we promise they will go end of December, we promise everything mid-January, we will get out 80% of the December backers end of January. And even in February they said only 70% will be out. So I can understand both parties. On one side you have, like I said, the people who were absolutely overrun with that many backers, that much money, but also the backers, they knew, or they didn't knew and accept that this could happen. So that's why it's a little bit controversial. So if you check out the link I will leave below, and also where you can find these little toys. Don't be surprised to see some really negative walls of comments there, because some things worked out, some things didn't work out. And like I said, even if the toy is really great, the whole communication in this project failed in my eyes. So would I back again when they do something? To be honest, I'm not sure. Yes, the product is great, but I want a little bit more communication, because I want to know what's going on, and I want to be. I want creators that are honest. Yes, they delivered, but like I said, it costed a lot of points for still thinking they could get it out in the time they wanted. And even if that didn't work out, they instead of just saying, okay, sorry guys, we can't do it, it will be a little later, they still tried and still said the same. So yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, don't get encouraged, and like I said, try it out. You will be not disappointed by this small toy. So thanks for watching.